The first thing we want to do now is to set up our file box. So let's start with the guides. Guides will go into your file box. This flap at the back of the file box helps to keep the guides, the folders and the guides from falling down and falling into your box. But your your file guides will be first, and they'll be in order. Remember that numbers come first, followed by the letters in alphabetical order. So I've got numbers, A, B, C, and so on. Next thing I'm going to do is to put in my folders. Now, the guides that we have in here are our general guides. The folders we're going to put in first are the general folders. If you'll remember from previous jobs, we have three types of folders. We have general, which is our numbers A through Z. We have special, which are the ones by topic, such as applications and invoices. And then we have the individual folders, which is for a specific person or a specific company. So once we have our general guides in the box, then we're going to add the general folders behind each of their respective guides. So numbers folder goes behind numbers guide. A folder goes behind a guide. Now, I have my folders in behind their respective guides. I'll show you. Numbers, guide, numbers, folder. A guide, A folder. B guide, B folder. C guide, C folder. D guide, D folder. E guide, E folder. I guide, I folder. These are the general guides and the general folders. Remember that we had one special guide and folder, and that was applications. So let's put the special guide and folder in next. Now it's applications, so it's going to go behind the A. So the guide, the applications guide, goes right behind the A guide. And the applications folder goes immediately behind the applications guide. The general A folder is always going to be the last folder behind the general A guide, and that will be throughout. We can put special folders or individual folders in among all of our filing system. However, the order will always be that the general guide will have a general folder, and the general folder will always be the last folder behind that guide. So I have A guide, then I have special guide applications, special folder applications, and then I have general folder A. Now, we also have an individual folder that the instructions will ask us to put in a little bit. And this is above and beyond. Well, above is going to go behind A. So I'm going to go back to the A guide. Now, above comes before applications. So I'll put above and beyond folder in front of applications guide. And now I have my file box set up to match the way that it looks on page 31 in your instruction manual.